with women who are really kind themselves, who are genuinely nice women, that trait of being kind is not only attractive, it's rare.
Be manly and the legends of humanity. Welcome to the fellowship of honourable men and women role models for boys and men, because you have the power to be a man in all its glory.
Damien Andrews for Be Manly and the Legends of Humanity. The question we're talking about in the series we're running now is nice guys finishing last. That's a common statement that goes out, is that the nice guys miss out, that they don't get the girl. And I'm going to challenge that whole belief system, particularly when I have a good look at what we need to put in context there is which girls you're talking about as well. Because from my experience, there's been a number of times where I think I'm generally a nice guy. Sometimes I've been a bit grumpy in my past, but generally I think I've been a nice guy. And to say that I've finished last, I would say that that's just absolutely not been the case. But there has been some girls that I haven't made any headway with when I was out dating, and you have to look at that quality of what you're looking at. I found where there's been a number of girls that I've talked to and got to know them, but haven't got anywhere with, that I felt an attraction to, got deeper. Some of those girls had some daddy issues. They had some serious problems there, and it's probably a good thing that they weren't interested in the nice guy. As a nice guy, you want to be dating someone who is nice, and it's vice versa too. It goes for women as well. But we're talking be manly here, and so what you're really looking for is girls that are respectful. So you want someone who is going to behave in a respectful manner. Hopefully you're behaving such the same way, which is what be manly is. We're talking about manly is having the power to be courageous, intelligent, sensitive, compassionate, and kind. So what are some traits of the nice guy? Well, first one we're going to talk about in this series is genuine kindness. And that's what we just mentioned, be manly. One of those 5 traits is be kind. And from that perspective, being kind really, it creates a deeper connection. And women really appreciate that. Well, nice women really appreciate it. Some women may not, but it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a nice woman, they will really appreciate that kindness. And that's been my experience when I've been out, dating, or even just talking with women at work, working with women. Having that kindness is a very, very strong trait. So we'll put working aside, because we're talking about dating, and dating in the workplace is a whole raft of different issues. But let's talk about the whole dating aspect, and from that side of things, when you're being kind, those little niceties, returning a phone call, speaking nicely, saying nice things, listening. Listening's a good one. Women like listening. Listen a lot. And when we're talking about listening, genuinely listening, I know there's a lot of times there, when I'm been talking with a young girl, or I haven't, to be honest, been all that interested in what she's saying at all, but I'm genuinely listening, going, okay, all right, yeah, and I'm listening, but I really have no interest. But from that perspective, while I may not have any interest, I'm interested in the person, so I'm showing that respect by being kind and listening to them. And I've always found, from my perspective, that trait of being kind, those little niceties. I'm old school. I like to open the door. Not to say women can't open the door. They certainly can, very capable. But I like to open the door. I like to, allow someone to go first. And it's not men or women, just women. There's men as well. I will always, coming out of an elevator, I'll always let other people go first unless someone else says go first. And I'm not going to sit there and debate the issue. So those little things, being kind, being thoughtful, being aware of what's going on for them, all those things, from my experience, with women who are really kind themselves, who are genuinely nice women, that trait of being kind is not only attractive, it's rare. So if you can do that, if you can be kind with them, genuine kindness, genuine interest, doesn't mean you like everything they say. So there's many times, even today, talking with women, there's a lot of things they'll say that I literally have no interest in whatsoever. But that doesn't mean I can't be kind in my approach to listening. So yeah, do nice guys finish last? Big resounding no from my experience, and kindness is a big factor. So guys, be out there, be kind, be listened, be thoughtful. Obviously maintain your barriers, or your boundaries I should say, but genuine kindness, it is an attractive quality for many women, and the nice women, that if you're looking for a long-term relationship, the nice women will really appreciate that. So do nice guys finish last? Big resounding no. And this is a series we're running on all the reasons why, and one of those reasons why is genuine kindness is hugely attractive to very respectful and kind women. This is Damien Andrews for Be Manly and the Legends of Humanity.
Before you go, you're invited to continue the Be Manly and the Legends of Humanity journey. Subscribe to our YouTube and become a patron, where you can become a courageous crusader, a wise warrior, a daring dynamo, and even an ascending avenger. Here you'll find all the tools to become a man in all its glory. We're honoured to walk side by side with you on this extraordinary adventure. Together, we're unleashing the full power of manhood, creating a better world for everyone.